Hi, this is Makar, and today I'll be talking about the war updates in Ukraine on February 2nd. Before I start, I would like to ask you to click on like on this video and leave a comment, any emoji or any question in the comment. That would really help my channel to grow. Thanks in advance. So let's go to some data, and today is day number 344. And as of today, it's over a little bit over 129,000 Russian personnel being liquidated in Ukraine since February 24th. And Ukrainian army destroyed 2 Russian tanks, 1 artillery system, and five artillery systems, and 1 anti-aircraft, and also 3 vehicles and fuel tanks, and 610 Russian soldiers, invaders, since the last day. So let's go to the map. And in Sumy region, Russian army shelled Muravena, Tовстодубове, Studenok, Katerynivka, Vovkivka, and Wolfene of Sumy region, all of these towns. And now I would like to show you a video from Russian Telegram channels. Those are propaganda videos, so you will see that they mark Ukraine as southern Ukraine as Russian territory. Obviously, this is Ukraine, and but let's watch what they also call the war a special military operation, which is actually a war. But anyway, let's look at the video. Let's learn what Russian propaganda channels show their population. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's hope. That is... Let's... Okay. This is insane. Okay, let's talk about other regions while the video is being loaded. So, in Sumy region... Okay, sorry. In Chernihiv region, Russian army shelled Klusy, Gremich, and Iline, these three, and these all towns in Sumy region that were shelled that I already mentioned. So now let's look at Kharkiv region. So across the border in Russia, big fire at the bridge construction plant in Belgorod region in Russia. Then in Kharkiv region, Russian army shelled Ветеринарне, Козача Лопань, Стрілеча, Глибоке, Стариця, Зелене, Огірцеве, Гатище, Вовчанськ, Вовчанські хутори, and Орхімівка, all of these towns. And in Kupiansk, Russian army shelled Kupiansk is over here. So they shelled Svorічна, Синківка, Іванівка, Купінськ, Кислівка, Котлярівка, Табаєвка, Крохмальне, and Новомлинськ. All of these towns. And these two as well. Let's check this video. Hopefully it's gonna load. If not, I'll go to another one, because I can't waste your time. Let me reload this. Sorry about that. Let's now scroll to the top. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so on in Kupiansk region, there is a video of artillery, um, and Ukrainian artillerymen sending hello to Russian invaders. And again, it's not being loaded. Let me reload the page. Hopefully, it's gonna help. The computer is not that powerful, that's why it's not. I'm not sure. The internet is good, but and everything works before when I prepare the video, the script, but then it gives me a hard time. Let's try again. There we go. That's how artillery works. Okay, I'm done with this video. Let's go to Luhansk region, Svatova area. Svatova is over here. Let me zoom in. Okay, so in Svatova area, Russian army shelled Terne and Torsky of Kharkiv region, and they also shelled Chernovo-Popivka and Dibrova of Luhansk region. And then Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Kreminna and Dibrova. Then Russian telegram channels report that Russian army broke through Ukrainian defensive lines and established control over strongholds in Yampolivka district direction over here. Over here. And they also report that their assault groups are advancing on Ukrainian positions to the southwest of Dibrova. Also, according to them, during fierce fighting near Serebrensky Forest over here, Ukrainian formations retreated with losses and to reserve lines. So all this Russian propaganda, they obviously lying, but we still need to consider what they're saying, as that's the piece of information to describe the war situation, and there is no other source from that side, so we have to consider this as some piece of information. Obviously, that's propaganda. So anyway, then we're gonna go to Bilohorivka area over here, where Russian army shelled Spirne, and Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Bilohorivka and Verkhnyokaminska. Over here, let's go back to Telegram, and there is a video. Where is it? I think it's right here. That's called Current Mood. Героям слава! Смерть ворогам! Понад усе! Понад усе! Понад усе! Okay. Now let's look at Soledar, which is over here. Let me zoom in a little bit. So in Soledar area, Russian army shelled Bilohorivka, Vesele, Rozdolivka, Krasna Gora, and Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Rozdolivka, Mykolaiivka, Krasnogora, and Paraskoviivka. And Russian Telegram channels report that units of Wagner PMC group stormed Ukrainian positions near Mykolaiivka and also advanced on Fedorivka direction. They also report that the liberation, and for some reasons they call this the actual occupation because they occupy Ukrainian territory. They call it liberation. That's basically 1984 by Orwell. They call war a peace. They call occupation a liberation. Anyway, they also reported that, and I will put it as it should be, occupation of the settlements will allow Wagner PMC units to advance towards Siversk from the south. So Siversk is right here, and then toward Slovyansk. So Siversk is right here, and then Slovyansk. So that's the plan that they have. Okay, let's look at the deep state map and see how they reported the change in the front line. So let me, okay. And that's January 1st. So January 1st and the January 2nd, as you can see, they advanced near Bilogorivka, near Rozdolivka, and also near Krasnogora. And while we're looking at the deep state map, let's look at how they advanced near Bakhmut, over here and a little bit here. So the gray zone increased. So yeah. Okay, I have another video for you from this area. That's Ukrainian military is on the way. Okay, so in Bakhmut area, Russian army shelled Bakhmut and Ivanivsky multiple times. Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Bakhmut and Chernobylets. Russian Telegram channels report that fighting continues in Bakhmut. Wagner PMC assault groups are engaging in heavy fighting in the eastern part and in the southern parts of the city. Russian artillery is continuously engaging Ukrainian units in the central areas. Basically, they shell Bakhmut. They also report that Russian forces continue to push through the Ukrainian defensive lines, and they at the approaches to Chervona and Stupochki. For some reasons, they keep using these two towns, which are Chervona and Stupochki over here, which is like far from the front line from Bakhmut. I mean, from over here, it's not that far. It's 2 miles. Chasiv Yar is quite close. So they try to close this highway from Konstantinivka to Bakhmut through Chasiv Yar. They try to encircle it, and then basically the next move would be Chasiv Yar as well. So anyway, let's look at the video. Another one that's the Ukrainian artillery is sending hello to Russians. So it starts in the dark, but then so the windows of the car is quite dirty, but yeah, now it's much better. That's a non-stop artillery, right? Okay. Then that we there is another one from this area, from Chasiv Yar area. As you can see, the village is wiped out. Fire. Nobody is trying to stop the fire. There's no fighters. This is a, you know, a village. Yeah. Okay. So in Kurdyumivka, Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks, and Russians shelled Toretsk and Druzhba, and also New York. Then in Avdiivka area, Russian army shelled Vesele, Avdiivka, Tonenke, Severne, Vodyanne, Pervomaiske, and Nevelske of Donetsk region, and Nevelske over here, and in Marinka area, which is over here, Russian army shelled Krasnohorivka, Georgiivka, Kurakhivka, Pobeda, Marinka, and Novomikhailivka, which is over here. Yeah. Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Paraskoviivka. Then in Vuhledar, Russian army shelled Bogoyavlenka, Prechistevka, Velika Novosilka, Neskучne, and Vremivka of Donetsk region. All of these towns. Then Russian telegram channels report that the situation in Vuhledar sector remains steadily tense. Positional fighting and artillery duels continue. They also report that Ukrainian command continues to pull the manpower from other directions to reinforce the defensive grouping. That's what they report. Then in Zaporizhia region, and let me move it to the west, Russian army shelled Gulepilske and Kamenske, and Russian and also Russian telegram channels report that there is no significant change in the Zaporizhia direction. The sides are redeploying additional forces in the front line and conducting mutual reconnaissance. Nevertheless, active shelling continues along the entire line of the conflict in the Zaporizhia region with the use of barrel and rocket artillery. Now let's move to Kherson region. And all of these towns in Kherson region, Russian army shelled Zolota Balka, Mikhailivka, Gavrilivka, Malova, Burkhunka, Novotyakhinka, Kzomys, and Kherson city of Kherson region. Then I have a video of from Hola Pristan, which is over here. It's under Russian control right now, but there is a video of, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. That's right here. Let's open it. So there is a building that was shelled by Russians, and the site of the building looks to the east. So obviously that's the result of Russian shelling. As you can see, somebody used to live here, but there is a huge hole in the building. So that's you know, that's what they do in Ukraine. And this is the eastern side. So obviously if you look at the map right here, so the side, basically the shelling was from over here. That's why that's over here. So let's continue watching. Okay, I have some photos from Kherson city. That's the result of the shelling of Kherson city. So as you can see, no windows. Poor civilian is walking around. That's the government, the like a city hall being boarded up. That's civilian, you know, building, a window, no glass. That's another building. Look, that's all these holes. This is the result of shelling. And that's a piece of the like shell, it's like a shelling piece. Another photo. Another one. That's a backyard of the residential apartment complexes. That's a. I'm not sure if he's a military, but somebody, maybe volunteer, maybe a governmental employee talking to a civilian through the window. And this person is putting some Christmas tree branches, so nobody falls down into the hole in the concrete, like a sign, like warning sign. Okay. Also, in the Shilova Balka over here, that is over here. In Shilova Balka, there is a video from that is result of shelling. Where is it? So that somebody was driving through Shilova Balka, and look, you can see the destruction from the shelling. So these ZV signs were left by Russians since this town was in occupation till I believe in November 11th, 10th and 11th. That's when Ukrainian army liberated this area. So nobody raised it, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the map. And in Mykolaiv region, let me move it here. The city called Ochakiv, that was shelled by Russians today. So that's it. Okay, so that's actually it for today. So if you like this video, please click on like, and also share my videos with your friends who might find this information interesting, and also check out other videos. They will be in the corners over here, and over here, that I publish on my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.